Hey G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. We're going to be doing a spotlight on this 1981 Action Force snowmobile. This is pretty cool. I had acquired this a few years back from a gentleman in Ireland. This is obviously a part of the Action Force line. This had come out before the Action Force, or before the UK had acquired the molds for the 3 3/4 inch O-ring figures. So they were still using the 5-point articulation, aka Star Wars style figures, which these guys were a little more sturdy. There's less to break. You didn't have the O-ring that would eventually give out. You didn't have joints to crack, but you didn't have much articulation. So there was a trade-off with these. And these guys don't really seem to yellow, but this guy is really cool. The backpack does come off. You just detach it from here and here. It will, and also from the sides here, you just unsnap it and lift it up over his head. But I'm not going to take it off because it has been on him for quite some time. The previous owner told me it hasn't been removed since he put it on as a child, so I'm not going to remove it all the way. You can see here that the head sculpt is on a, just a rotating head. He has a microphone and some sort of an emblem. It looks like an eagle head. He has, like I said, a microphone there on his head. He has a pouch on his arms. He does have snow gloves on. Another pouch on his arm there, and pouches on his waist. Canteen on the back with a bayonet. His legs do extend all the way out to the front. Very cool snowsuit. I do like the Arctic figures. His snowmobile, you can see it says Action Force on the side. It has the decals on there as, with gears for the sculpted on treads. Dump the accessories out, and you can see it says CPG Productions Corporation 1981. It says Action Force down here on the bottom. Very cool treads, very wide base. AF9 for Action Force. Has a removable antenna or aerial. There were 2 of these. This is the only surviving one. Has a seat for 1. Little control panel with a decal. Has 2 removable skis. So these skis came out prior to Snow Job. Since Snow Job was released in '83, the skis just slot right into these little holes, and they peg right into the feet of your trooper, as so. He can hold on to the ski poles fairly nicely. Balance is an issue, but you have to adjust the skis to accommodate for that. He does come with this really cool machine gun. Take a look at that. Has a magazine here on the back. It's all done up in white. Pretty decent looking machine gun. Fits in his hand fairly nicely. His thumbs are pretty soft, so he can grip onto that without worrying about breaking off his thumbs. Go ahead and remove the skis and seat him right into the snowmobile. His thumbs do wrap around the control sticks without any problem. And you could just attach the skis right back into the slots, into the holes there. If I could line that one up, goes right in there. And the ski poles, they just store right inside the vehicle with the driver and his weapon, and the aerial will fit right back in there. So there you have it. Very cool little toy. A lot of fun to play with in the snow. I'm sure this got a lot of love. I know I would have loved to have had this as a kid, but this is just a spotlight on an Action Force toy. They don't get a lot of reviews here in the States. I do have quite a few SAS figures that I've acquired over time. I will be reviewing them sometime this year. So when I dig those out, we'll be taking a look at those. Anyway, if you want to see the full review on him, feel free to look through the channel's backlog and look for the full review. Also, I review horror action figures, hosted by my counterpart, Count Vampire. We do Mego action figures, as well as Friday Night Frights every Halloween, and Merry Scary Christmas, where Vampire will read vintage, or not vintage, but Victorian Christmas stories, scary Christmas stories, which were tradition during the Victorian era. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in this channel. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. That will really help this channel out. So this has been Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. You guys take care. We'll see you next time for a full review. Bye-bye.